Harvard versus the real world, 10 brutal truths about business. Again, my name is Tristan Dlabik. I'm going on 8 years in the insurance space. I've done very well in insurance sales. I've helped others do very well. I'm not looking to sell you anything. If I do, it'd be insurance or an annuity. And I'm looking for insurance and annuity partners, high quality people with good books of business to potentially partner up. I did not go to Harvard, but I've done some research. So the point of this video is more so to teach you and share with you the difference between the scholastic educational system, school, what school would teach you, and what the world and experience and entrepreneurship, teaches you. So school more so teaches you theory, and the real world life entrepreneurship is going to, teach you based off of application and you doing and figuring out what works and what doesn't work. So, and it rewards you in correspondence to execution, not theory. So your first one is Harvard is going to teach you to connect. Obviously your network is your currency. The real world is those who build trust win. It's not enough, and this is what I hate about the network marketers, and I shouldn't say I hate about, maybe I will. I hate about them is, all these networking events and looking at everything as a networking opportunity, and let me pull up and immediately tell people what I do and see if I can immediately start selling people and taking people's money. You should first look to just build a genuine relationship. And secondly, if your business is solely dependent upon you going to networking events and meeting and having an exchange with someone immediately, like needing to get someone's money immediately, you're gonna find yourself in a very draining business. And the reason being is you're gonna find that anything that you can do more long-term is going to be far more compounding than just a short-term transactional relationship. You have to interact with people. I completely understand this, but you want to build a genuine relationship. You don't want to force things. It's like, what do you do? What do I do? It's like, hey, dude, why am I even here? I don't even like going out. Like, how can I bring so much value that people want to have a relationship with me? And then we start to find referrals, and you should do business with that guy, and you should do business with this guy because you're in insurance, and he owns a law firm, whatever it might be. I like more of the Batman approach of being quiet and valuable and, kind of subtle, in the shadows where people's like, you should use this guy, you should use that guy, opposed to having to be, again, super loud, super obnoxious. I like this quote a lot. All things being equal, people do business with a friend. All things not being equal, they still do business with a friend. Number 2, confidence is engineered. Harvard is going to tell you to speak like you belong. The real world is going to tell you deliver like you own it. The real product of Harvard isn't knowledge, it's confidence. So school is going to teach you to be confident. And I would tell you from real world experience of delivering like you own it, also that level of confidence, but delivering with transparency as well. I have made so many sales, built so many good relationships with my delivery of transparency and not over-promising or under-promising, but just simply stating the facts. Here's what I can do and here's what I can't do. Are you interested? Maybe more money than anything else. It's helped me secure the love of my life. You know what I mean? I think in regard to, Galley and, everything we've built together, all the relationships I have that are terrific in my life, friends, family, and, obviously future wife and Galley. It's all been through transparency. Here's what I can do. Here's what I can't do. All the business deals I've done, here's what I can do. Here's what I can't do. If you really want to, do something abnormal, just tell the truth because everybody else is lying. Number 3, data doesn't make decisions. People do. Harvard is going to be case studies and spreadsheets. The real world is using your gut, timing, judgment, using logic as well. So you can be wrong with certainty and still win the room. Number 4, power is quiet. Harvard is going to present your strategy. The real world, the one who listens controls the room. The best negotiators, they don't look like they're negotiating. They don't look like they're persuading. They're not using persuasive language. They're listening. They're asking questions. One of the best sales books I read was called Hot Button Selling, and it had this story in there, and I'll never forget it, about this real estate lady that's touring a property to a potential client. They walk in, and it's a family, husband and wife, and the wife immediately goes, "I love the tree out back. I love the tree out back. She sees it through the living room, and then they go to the kitchen, and they're like, you can still see the tree. The lady, the real estate agent, she's showing them, look, you can still see the tree you love out back through the kitchen window. And they go upstairs, they go to the master bedroom. Look here, you have a clear view of the tree you love out back. You know what I mean? So I would imagine they walk in, the lady asks, what do you love about the place? What do you like? What do you not like? You identify what they like, and you just find ways to solve with, like, the people will tell you what they want. Where people get caught up is trying to force people to want something they don't want. You're trying to force something on somebody they don't want, and you're not listening for what they want. You can usually find, like, just ask, what do you want? And then you find a way to get them what they want. You get paid for it. Number 5, strategy gets respect, execution gets paid. Harvard will tell you to build a plan. Real world is going to tell you be the one who moves first, executes, provide results, and you're going to be the one that wins and gets paid. You can't fake sincerity for too long. I always laugh with Gally because I'm like, she's the data, she's the business plan, the metrics, the numbers, and I'm the guy that goes out and I'm gonna go get deals done. And I tell her this, I was like, if it was just me running the business, we'd have a lot of fired up people, but we'd have no money. And if it was just her running the business, somehow she'd still have money, but she'd have no people. It's not data. It's not the spreadsheets. It's not the numbers that make the business. It's the people. It's the people. I'm so obsessed with good people and being a good person, and you can't force it. You have your up days, you have your down days, but it is the data is it's the thermostat, it's the thermometer, it's all of it. It tells you when things are going to go bad, it tells you when things are going to go good, and it allows you to adjust and identify, like, what do you need to do more of and less of. So it is a beautiful relationship with both. You can't be just the visionary, the emotional guy that drives the world, in no direction. You know what I mean? The guy with the compass, the navigator. When you get the navigator with the visionary, you could take over the world. That's what cost me a lot of money and time. I could do it all on my own. When in all reality, a visionary really doesn't ever get anywhere. There's probably more people in the graveyard that were great visionaries, great speakers, orators, just could speak and change a room, let alone probably change the world, but they lacked direction. They lacked the data, the navigator. And so finding a way to combine the two is where you really change the deal. 6, branding buys time. Harvard, reputation matters. Real world, reputation gets you in the door, but skill keeps you in the room. Number 7, people remember energy, not words. Harvard is going to tell you it's a perfect pitch. Real world is make them feel something, because people don't remember what you say. They remember how you made them feel. And they remember if you made them any money. If you really want someone to remember you, make them money. Number 8, talk less, watch more. Harvard is going to be the loudest in the case study. Real world, let others show their cards. The greatest skill in business is reading between the lines. Number 9, the classroom trains you to play. The real world trains killers to win. So business isn't about equations, it's about people. And number 10, Harvard gives the map, the street gives the scars. Street smarts beat theory. When you combine theory and street smarts, that's where you take over the world. So Harvard's going to build your resume, the real world builds the empire. My name's Tristan Dlabik. I've been in the insurance space for going on 8 years, and I've done very well. I've helped people do very well. I really don't have anything to sell you when it comes to a course or consulting. But what I do have available is potential partnerships with high quality people in the insurance space. You have to be licensed. You have to have results. I would love to find someone that's really good at annuities to do a partnership with. And in addition to that, obviously people looking for life insurance annuities can always reach out to me or any of my team as well. So